Yes.
Good evening and welcome to the November 20th Heritage Commission meeting. Calling the meeting to order, and we'll rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We'll introduce ourselves, starting with Diane.
I'm Diane Plansky. I'm the Selectmen's representative to the board.
Corey Flint, alternate representative.
Al Frank, Vice Chair.
Marion Colby, Chairman.
Stephen Calloway, member.
Gail Barringer, member.
Okay, did everybody get a chance to look at the October 2025 minutes?
Yes.
Are there any comments, suggestions, additions, or deletions?
No, they were very good.
Right.
Okay,
Only one suggestion.
Okay.
Should, for when you weren't here, should we say it was an excused absence?
yeah,
Okay, all right.
I agree. I hope it was.
That's what I'm used to seeing in minutes.
Oh,
so
okay.
I figured.
So, all right, so I'll just send that to Matt
Yeah,
and let him know.
I think he's
Okay.
watching, actually. but-
Okay, or he will be seeing it, yeah. Okay, and that, do we have a motion to accept the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
I abstain, so it passes 5-0-1.
Okay, 5, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, well, Corey was on last week, right? I mean, last month,
Yes.
Yeah.
right, okay. All right, so his counts. Okay, do we have any requests for additions or deletions to the agenda for, this month's agenda? I mean, for this month's agenda, any additions or? Okay, fine. Public input. Members of the public who want to be heard? Well, I've got you on the agenda, John, okay. Then we're moving right along to the Passaconaway Historic Marker Information Update. John Cross.
Hi, I'm John Crows, formerly from Litchfield until 2 years ago, and now in Londonderry. The Passaconaway marker, highway marker that we're proposing to prepare, we have a report in, I think, to the New Hampshire Historical Society, telling basically what our proposal is, that we have been following up on Passaconaway, and he was somebody very worthy of a historical marker. And we've got a couple of sites in mind. One would be kind of at both ends of the golf course. One at the southern end across from where the Sauhegan River runs into the Mississippi, right?
That's a big run.
Begins with an M, it begins with an M.
Same thing.
That's a big run, John.
And the other, kind of right across from where Natticook Road comes into Route 3. And
3A.
3A. And both of them would be significant to Passaconaway's life because he lived and apparently did farming and fishing all along the river, all the way from Lowell and all the way up through where do I want to say?
Manchester?
That one, right. I'm from South Dakota. I'm getting these cities straight. And we know that he received permission from the court in Boston to put in, to have land, and he apparently did stay there, possibly even was buried nearby. And there seemed to be a lot of artifacts that have come up from the area all throughout Litchfield, but even in the area where these two islands are, where he possibly inhabited. So we are waiting to hear to see if our proposal is ready to go further, if we need more research or what we need to do. So I can tell you that much about the Passaconaway thing.
And John, we're waiting to hear from Department of Historic Historic Resources?
I think they're a part of the
They're part of it.
historic.
This is the people who grant the right to put up a sign.
Okay, all right.
Right. Yeah, they're the ones we would
So we're
actually.
waiting to
do.
see where our marker request stands.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm also here to talk to you not just about that, but also about something that would be a possible really exciting thing for this summer, this coming summer. And that is that okay if I talk about
Yeah, and that kind of blends right in with our, does anybody else have anything to say about the historic marker at this time? Another possible site that we thought of would be a little bit further up where you can actually see the islands this time of year, which would be at the end of, what's that little road that
Robbins?
just
Is it Robin Ave?
Robin Ave.
right at, sort of across from Robin Ave, right there, where the, you
Well,
can
that's-
actually,
That's one of the ones John was talking about, either there or down at the end.
he said Natticook, isn't Natticook further down past
Well,
Gale?
he said two possibilities.
Okay,
There might be actually three, but I know I've.
Actually, you could put it right across from my driveway.
we'll
we may
put it-
have to, Gail.
Yeah?
We might have to,
Put it
Gail.
across.
Depends on how we steer
No,
with other,
truly.
yeah.
Can you see the islands from your
Oh,
house?
Right there.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Big Island is right there. We love it.
When I came out of Natticook onto 3A, looking in my rearview mirror, I could see the island very clearly.
Sure.
Yeah, there's some pretty good visibility from the road.
Yeah.
Yep,
So-
especially this time of year, but anyway, so there's several possible spots for it.
Right.
Okay, so your next segment would blend into our next item on the agenda, number 8, working on the 250th celebration.
Okay.
John, take it away.
Jumping the gun. So we had a Steve Yaw and Linda LaSalle visited a couple of powwows last summer and came back with the idea that that could fit in really well here in Litchfield. So they came back. Steve then went back and saw a second powwow and talked with a woman who's the sister of the three chiefs who run the Warren Native American Museum. And she is a member of the New Hampshire Intertribal Native American Council.
For the viewing audience, could you just briefly explain what a powwow is?
Powwow's a Native American ceremony. It's held all across the country. Like I said, I'm from California, and I remember there were powwows on the grounds of my junior high school. Generally, it's a circle. They sing, they dance, they wear costumes. What we call them costumes, they call them their clothes. They native dress.
Yes.
Good. And they're held by all different kinds of tribes. I've seen Zuni Indians in New Mexico, I think it was, do the same kind of thing. I don't know to what extent they were really here in this part of the country, but apparently they were. And so the powwow that Steve and Linda saw had dancers and singers from all across the country, not just from anywhere around here, but from all across the country, and they come and do them here. And they have been doing them in Wells, Maine, as well as in the Cape. So the idea came that maybe we could propose to them, and Steve did propose to them, that we have the powwow down here in conjunction with the 250th. And Steve and they discussed it and wrote back and forth, and what they came up with was, I can read from Brandy Boston is her name, the woman. We definitely think that a 2-day powwow would get the most attention and allow for more people to attend. We would like this to be something that could have the potential to become an annual event. They need a few things to put on a powwow like this because they bring in lots of people. They need bathrooms, they need water, they need electricity, they need a place where they can have fires. They need a place about half the size of a football field to make a kind of a circle where the drummers are in a small part, and then the singers are there too, and then the dancers are inside. And my recollection is they're very exciting. And they also have lots of things that they will sell during the couple of days. But these people are coming from all over so they need room to be able to park their vehicles, many of them driving 10 by 10, setting up 10 by 10 canopies, some 10 by 20, she says. But she says, "We would like to see the areas you think that fit these necessities and move forward with the best setup possible. We hope this can become a reality and part of Litchfield history." So tonight, when you go to the 250th, we have a couple of things we really need to do. We need to know how soon we can invite them to come here and see what we've found. We talked with the superintendent of schools and the recreation department about Dara Pond and also about the high school, the football field, and they're both welcoming the idea. So we'd like to have them come, they want to come down and see what we found and see if it seems to fit what they think would work. We need to know how soon we can get them down here. We need to know what we have to do before we invite them to come.
Right, how much lead time we need and how.
Well, they say that sometimes setting these up take months, even a year, to get these people who plan to come. So they think that the sooner we can get them here, like within the next few weeks maybe, could be really helpful.
Now, you've gotten permission from, I'm sorry, you got permission from the Rec Commission to use Dara? Did you go to a meeting?
We went to a meeting,
Great, okay.
and they were just as excited about it as the
That's weird.
superintendent was.
Okay, great.
So you have 4th of July on there. I know for a fact that there's a annual car show on the 4th of July at Dara Pond every year.
That came up in the meeting with the recreation department.
Par for that. Yeah, you got
And they were welcoming it. They're still trying to work on the date, but that's something we'd have to work around. Maybe it wouldn't be able to be at Dara, and I did tell them we had already talked to the superintendent of schools and that was another possibility.
I would think that the school would be a more desirable location.
More parking, there'd be a lot more
Yeah, more
parking.
parking and
Yeah.
stuff.
And there's no reason that the two events couldn't
Yep.
be going on the same day. The car
That would be
show as well.
great, because
Right.
people could go from one to the other.
Only that our show-
Love that.
Our show relying on
What about
parking
there, what about Griffin?
school, but there might be enough.
Do we have electricity out there? We do at the, I mean, at the softball field, we have the concession stand, that has electrical. I don't know if that would be
The baseball
sufficient.
field out there, have they?
Yeah, it's,
One
yeah.
of the things about the school too was, because they are gonna have, Native American crafts for sale and so forth, if they held their sale within the high school auditorium, or cafeteria or something, they could lock that at night and not take everything down and
That's
have to
cool.
set up again.
They also said that they could section off the school so that only
Right there,
some
yeah.
parts would be.
You
Yes.
probably would
Yeah.
still get outhouses. or
Would
Porta
people be
potties.
allowed to park their campers, or would there be like?
It's summer, so.
You mean to stay over there?
Yeah, like if the people coming, would they be able to like park their campers? Because it sounds like they might like come with their campers and just stay right there.
Well, they may set up tents and stay right there to be
Yeah,
even more of that.
In addition.
That would be up to the superintendent of schools.
Yeah,
for the-
we'd have to. talk
Right, that
Brian
has to
through
be
They're
one.
run
gonna
by the
close at
schools, I
at
think.
dusk, so I
Yeah.
don't think they could do it there.
No.
What did you say, Corey?
I said, Dara is closed at dusk, so they probably couldn't camp
Right,
there.
Yeah,
But at this high school, the superintendent of schools could, I'm sure, could give them permission one
right,
way.
and there's
It's a
more,
huge educational opportunity.
I think
so
there's
he
more
seems like-
availability for parking, for water, bathrooms and so
Bathrooms,
forth at the
right.
school.
Yeah.
And then we could, I thought we could work it in with like the parade, and then go right down
Parade
to
and the
that
car
area and
show,
have the
yeah.
car show and then
Yeah,
powwow, and the powwow would be 2 days probably,
they're
so.
gonna need to fill out the parade and special event form, and
Yeah.
it,
They're not having
it lays out how many, portable toilets and so forth are needed based on attendance.
I think
So
they're gonna
that-
use the
that'll answer
school
a bunch of
bathrooms.
questions.
She said the school bathrooms would be, restrooms would be okay. Where would
Might
we,
need more.
where would we get these
That's
permissions?
online, or
Kim
Kim
Kleiner.
Kleiner could give it to you.
Kim Kleiner?
Right. I think that would have
Because
to
if
be
we
taken in.
think it's gonna be a big crowd.
That's the
And
first
I'm not
step.
sure you need one for an event. You're not having a parade or anything, so you're not using.
No, but she just mentioned a parade.
No, they're,
We-
Oh, they-
they
Oh,
have
for-
a
for the
parade on
car-
4th
They
of
have a
July
4th of
that
July
we,
parade.
That goes with
that's
the
been
car
last
show.
several years.
Okay.
Pardon me?
Steve, I was asking Stephen, it's needed for events.
Well, events that are on in town land, does school land town land, or does school land come under the school board? School district,
Probably
that's
both.
probably
probably
both,
both.
okay, well, we can find out that's,
That's easy.
That's a detail we can look into, yeah.
Yep.
Would we need to speak to the school board? We've already spoken to the superintendent.
I don't
And
know.
he spoke to the school board
did.
because the school board mentioned it to me.
Oh, they
They
did?
did.
Yeah. okay.
Somebody from the school board I happen to know pretty well.
Oh, and how did the school board receive it?
They're excited,
Oh, okay.
from what I hear.
I asked Brandy Boston, I mentioned the possibility that there are other places besides the main place, like besides the high school, there is what you just mentioned behind the middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that area that's kind of where a big soccer field. That could be a great place for them to set up tents. But I mentioned it to her and she said she thought it would be better, although she hasn't seen it, to have it all in one area.
Sure.
I think
It's
so.
like there's
Yeah.
more parking at
So
the high
when,
school.
I'm sorry?
There's more parking at the high school.
Yeah, the high school is more suited for what we're thinking of, I think.
Would they be able to have a fire on the football field though?
They've done,
They
they've
want it
done
on dirt,
homecoming
on dirt,
fires
not on
there,
grass.
right? I don't think they've done it for a while.
I'm
but
sorry,
they used
John,
to
what
do
did you say?
homecoming fires.
They say they want it on dirt, not on grass, and I think the superintendent mentioned a track area rather
Oh,
than the
okay,
football
track
field.
is- Yeah.
Thought that would be better. So they've got to.
So they've thought through quite a bit of this, and the superintendent's on board with the things that have been discussed so far.
Mhm.
Okay.
So when we do have them come down, 2 or 3, would it be good to have the superintendent with us on the walk? And
Sure.
Sure.
Seems like it.
Yes.
anybody else that you think of who should come in on that?
We'd need our
We should have a
insurance, so
couple of
probably.
People from the 250th committee.
Depending on when it is, I can come, but if it's tight, yeah, I can't take time off from work. so
Right.
It just depends on when it is.
So people from the 250, what about police, fire? Do we need anybody like that in on it too?
I bet Ms. Kleiner should probably be brought in
Yeah, I
on
think we
that.
should
Well,
talk to
that's-
Kim
and that's all
Kleiner.
part of, so when you submit the application, the parade, it goes to the Board of Selectmen and they decide what you are required to have based on the input from the town departments, like the police department, the fire department. So that's when all that comes in. Once you submit the
Application.
request, then it goes to them and it all gets laid out, so.
If we get Kim involved early, it might be better.
Yeah, I think we probably should talk to Kim Kleiner soon.
Yep, okay.
She knows about it because
she does. Everybody
Kim,
knows.
the other Kim,
Kim Queenan?
talked to her
Oh, okay.
already.
Yeah.
She doesn't know all the details like this, but
Okay.
she knows that this is in the offing.
Okay.
So, given all that you've said, how soon would it seem like we might be able to,
I would think as soon as
Invite
you
'em.
could get them up here, John.
Yeah,
like in another couple of weeks, maybe?
yeah,
Sure.
like a couple weeks,
Yeah,
because you
before
want
the
to do it
snow or
before there's any
anything else.
snow or it gets too
Yeah.
bitterly cold.
If I'm around, I'll come.
Hmm.
If I'm around, I'll come.
Great.
Let me know.
So we just have to be sure we've done everything that's needed. We haven't done anything besides talk to these two, the superintendent and the rec board.
We
So,
did talk about pictures that people could see what a powwow looks like,
Hmm.
8x10 photographs.
I'm sure they're going to bring things, and when we write back to Brandy, that's a great idea to suggest.
Right.
Pictures worth 1,000 words.
So originally, they had, the consortium or intertribal, they had talked
Council.
about having it somewhere near the one that they usually hold at the Cape on the 4th of July, but now they're thinking that because the Cape one doesn't always get as much attendance, which I think is because of all the traffic to the Cape on the 4th of July, that, I mean, people aren't gonna drive there for a day, and they can't get rooms probably. That maybe they would plan to have it here, which would work very nicely with our 250th and could really benefit the town, I think.
And given that we're doing the 250th kind of over the whole year rather than just at one time in the summer,
Right.
It's
Good
good we've got
point.
some flexibility.
Any of those decisions
No.
yet.
We didn't make a date, we didn't
There
make
has
any,
not been a decision about dates yet.
Right.
They're
And so
still working on
Steve
it.
Yaw is going to be at the 250th meeting
Okay.
today to follow
Right,
up. I was just
yeah.
trying to set him up for this.
okay.
So these questions, I'd like to be able to say at the end of the meetings today, we can write to Brandy and try to get them down here soon.
Good work, John.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And so July 4th would seem to work. We were tiptoeing around July 4th before because
If
of
we have
other
Two
activities.
sites going on at the same time, it should be good.
Yeah, should bring more people.
Wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
No,
I think
I
so.
don't think so.
That would be okay.
I have nothing else for you.
Okay, John, thank you for coming. I know you're on a tight schedule tonight, so if you have to go, then.
On the run.
I understand, that's fine. But thank you for presenting to us. We
You're welcome.
appreciate
We
it.
will get Randy down here as soon as we can.
Okay, thank you very much,
Welcome,
John.
thanks.
Thanks for all your work on our behalf.
Safe travels.
Okay. Anything else we have to discuss about the 250th before we adjourn to the 250th meeting? Yes.
For the purpose of the minutes, we can just state that we're having, the committee meeting for the birthday party next, after this meeting.
Right.
And
For
we
those
hope-
watching at home, the third Thursday of the month, we will have the Heritage Commission meeting followed by the 250th committee meeting. And tonight, the 250th committee meeting is at the fire station, so if anybody at home would like to join us, we won't be starting over there till this meeting adjourns. And you still have time to get here and have your input, have your voice heard. We want all the voices we can get.
Yes, please.
Need you.
So hopefully tonight we'll have some more answers about dates.
Okay.
And activities, but it's already organized into some committees and we're hoping that we can
Break
make
up,
some,
maybe?
yeah, get
Make
it
some
going.
headway, yes. Very good.
So we'll have more to report next month.
Okay, that sounds good. Is there any?
This is our chair, by the way.
Yes.
Do you want
Nikki-
to
oh,
come up
yeah,
and just
that's
introduce
true.
yourself and your
Nikki
address?
Beauregard,
Yes.
welcome.
My name is Nikki Beauregard, and I'm the chair of the 200 and Litchfield USA 250.
Yay!
The reluctant chair.
Thank you so much.
We
And
appreciate
our
your
vice
efforts.
chair is also
Our
here,
vice
And
chair
our
is
vice
Corey
chair.
Clinton.
and our treasurer.
Joe Stapleton.
Yep.
Yes, very good,
And then Aiden is our secretary.
Yep.
very good. So, we appreciate that very much. And I guess we'll all be going, well, most of us will be going over there to the
Here's
meeting.
Aiden.
Oh, here's Aiden now.
Speak of the devil.
It's all good, Aiden, you're
Were
good.
yours ringing?
We just said that. That's
We
who
just said
were.
you were the secretary of the 250th, yeah.
So I can plan to update this committee regularly.
Okay, we appreciate that, thank you so much. Very good, yep.
Thank
Thank you, thank you. And we will be, when we adjourn here, we'll head over to the fire station to go to the 250th meeting.
Pretty much said
Um,
what to talk about.
Is there anything else anybody wants to bring up about the 250th? Okay, moving along. Any new business anybody has to bring up? Well, actually, under old business, I just want to report that I went by 44 Talent Road, the house that we approved for them to approve a demolition permit. It's still there, but it seems to have been vacated and, the ground's cleared up and it looks like it's sort of on its way toward,
Demolition.
toward demolition. It has not been demolished as of yet. Any other business for new business?
No.
Okay, then do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Okay, moved and seconded. All those in favor of adjourning?
Right.
Aye. Okay, meeting is adjourned. Thank you.